Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 56 of Let's Platinum Tales Symphonia, Dawn of the New World. Alright, before we continue with chapter 5 today, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to head over here to Triet. And the reason for that is I'm going to use an Azure manuscript on my Harpy, and that's going to get it up to level 15, so it's one level away from leveling, or 1039 experience. Grey manuscript, as you can see I have 25 because of that 30 items grade choice, and I'm going to give him 3 to push him to level 16. Then I'm going to cook for him, or her rather, and change it into a Fury. And now, just let me double check something. Yeah, it's already got Arcane Wings. Okay, the reason I wanted that is because I think I need to get up to level 26 in order to level it again, and there's a good chance that that will happen in this battle here with Alice. But before we do that, I'm going to save again because I don't want to lose, or I don't want to not lose. I don't want to have like a crappy win. Okay, this is also, it's kind of annoying, this one, but I'll show it off anyway. The first time I did this battle, in the previous playthrough, I only had the Ventus core because we allowed Lloyd to steal the Ignis core. This time I have both cores, so the thing ends up being a little different. It's not that much different, and honestly it's not worth watching, but I'll show it off anyway just so you can see. I think the vast majority, this we've already seen, so now we do the battle. I need to get at least, I don't know, 20-ish hits, probably should do. 20 or 30 hits. Let me make sure that Marta has her stuff. Alright, who are you attacking? Oh, damn it. Is that going to be enough? Probably not. Well, especially if he doesn't take any hits. Oh good, 20 hits. Alright, that better be enough. It might.
So you lose
So please tell me you love me.
We can lose next time.
I'm silly. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go with that. Okay, now I never remember which is the scene. I think I'm allowed to skip the first one. Yeah, I think this is the one.
Tenebrae! Answer me, Tenebrae!
He's not dead, is he?
He can't be. It's just like what happened with Corinne.
Tenebrae!
There we go. The cause exit Marta.
What? What is this?
And basically the rest of it's exactly the same. I just wanted to show off that they put that little detail in there with yeah, I don't know why the cause exit Marta though. Seems a little strange. Isn't it Emil that's supposed to be absorbing them? I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. Okay, we are doing the Temple of Darkness now. And we're currently in Ratatosk mode, which we're going to stay in for a little while. Is there cats in here? There should be. There should be, but I don't think there is. And also, let me see something. I can level both of you. Oh, you guys actually reached your max level. That's hilarious. Wait, aren't you supposed to be 20? Oh, you're 50. I'm gonna go back and level them because I actually think that... evolve them rather. Oh, that's weird. The skit that I got when I was in the Temple of Darkness was called Scared, and then when I went to the world map it was Harsh Words. Interesting. Alright, so this should work fine as long as I don't screw up. So you need to just change into the AP. And then you need to evolve again. I just realised how bad that actual mistake was. Because I had to evolve Axebeak back into the same one. And then you need to be a yellow. Cool. Alright, that's that one done. So you're going to stay in there. Who are we going to next? We need a black bat, we've got Lightwing, Werebat, Direbat. One of them needs to be transformed into Dogma, which is the Lightwing with Arcanum Wings. So let's put that there. No, actually, hang on. Come back. Get rid of that. Cannot forget that. Third, Lightwing. And Arcanum Wings. Okay, cool. So you have to be like level 30-ish, and then you have to be level something-ish. Level 30 as well. Okay, fantastic. In that case, we should be alright. I think it might be because the story skits also relate to the location that you're in. So for example, let's have a look. It should say scared. Interesting. Wasn't really aware of that before. Alright, so let's do the Temple of Darkness. This is an interesting one. Head to the larger room and light every torch you see. So that one... So you'll notice I'm leaving that right side for the time being. I also got to push... Is it this one? Yeah. Got to push that one in. Oh, there is a cat there. Damn. I was like picturing the entire dungeon and I just could not picture the cats and the merchant there. It made sense that they would be in here just because it's like part of the main story and all the other temples. Wait, actually, does the Temple of Ice have it? No, the Temple of Ice doesn't have a cat and a merchant, right? Don't think. Asgard's underground ruins do. What other temples are there? The Temple of Earth. Temple of Lightning. Might be a cat and a merchant right at the beginning of the Temple of Lightning? I can't remember. It's hard. Okay, anyway. So light every torch that you see on the way, including this one. Oh, and those, I think there's like 2 or 3 down here as well. 1, 2, and I think there's one. Oh, there's one down there. Come on.
Let's finish this quickly.
Come on. Nice. Okay, level 12 already. Alright, let's try from here. Yep, there we go. Okay, that opens that, but I can't access it from here. I was like, let me make sure. That's an interesting, like, objective in this game. Like, you have to light all the torches in order to actually proceed with the dungeon. But it's kind of, that last one is kind of tricky to get because you have to get it from the top. Yeah, well done. That was cool. Alright, Emil got to a nice level. Okay, let's go over here. Go down. Not there just yet. Yeah, I gotta go all the way. All the way down here. Okay, oh wow. I don't know what the other guys did to the other ones, but that was a lot. Yeah, let's try. Why not? Of course. Fergie. Fergalicious definitions. G-L-A-M-O-R O-U-S. Take this. Yay.
You're too weak.
Best move in the game. Sword Rain Alpha. Okay, now we go through here. And we gotta light some more torches. Ah! And then that opens up this path. Oh, and you can get a Colossus here as well. I was saying a few episodes ago that you lose access to all those monsters in Nice. This one's gonna be tough.
Let's finish this quickly.
I was being too cute with it on that one. There was no way I was gonna get that. Jesus. Yeah, it's... Now I'm not regretting the fast battles choice as much. I feel like I would be taking a decent amount of time more if I hadn't have done that. Alright, so make sure you change the Sorcerer's Ring. Yeah, let's go. You, yes, yes. Oh, whoa, that is a new one. I cannot believe he actually got me from while he was like on the lower section. I've never seen that before. That's never happened before. That's a bit one of the best things. Speedrunners play the game 50,000 times in a row, and then when they do the when they do the marathon run, yeah, that's never happened before. How is that possible? Okay, good. Yeah, you only need to do one. Ah, no. Okay, and now it's just basically getting to the bottom of the dungeon. Wow. That was pretty good, I have to admit. Oh, maybe I should have evolved them. Do I have to do a battle down here? No. I have to fight Richter soon, but I don't have to do a battle down here, so that's good. Alright, let's see if I can avoid all the enemies and go the right way. So that's here. It's so dark. Actually, I turned the brightness up on my screen the other day because I just couldn't see anything. It feels like it's working now for like where I am in the game, but for the other game that I was playing, it was like it was still so damn dark. Try with that HDR stuff. Okay. Okay, good. So far so good. I've gone the right way and I have avoided... No! Whatever. Come on. Gotta get that battle into RAM memory. I remember, I may have said this before. I remember sort of when... Was it PS4 or PS5? I don't know, like time is such a weird concept to me now that because the years just blend into each other, but it was the gaming industry was talking about how like load times were this massive issue and that the PS4, the PS5, or at least that generation of consoles was going to like eliminate load times, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I remember there was I've talked about this before as well. There was a show on Australian television called Good Game for several years. It probably went from 2007-ish to... Oh, hang on a sec. To 2015-ish, maybe 16? And maybe even a bit longer than that. And there was a guy, he wasn't one of the main hosts, but he came up later. He was called Goose, or I guess that was his gamer tag. And he did like a little synopsis on that, though he sort of like had a news story, not a news story, but he just talked about it, and he used the sentence something along the lines of like this insistence that load times are like the biggest issue that we have, and I was like, okay, I can kind of see where he's coming from, and then for me as well, like I sort of agreed with him, but I don't know, there's something about and maybe it's just because like now I'm at this point in the game where I'm just trying to get through. and I don't need to watch the cutscenes anymore. But it is nice to not have load screens as much. The one exception was probably Bloodborne, where the load screens, because there were all the death screens, and then to get back into the game it was like somewhere in the vicinity of 40 seconds before you could, from the moment you died to the moment you regained control of your character. I feel like that, and I think a lot of people were in agreement on that, the length of time that you had to wait made you second guess how you were going to approach the situation, and it resulted in more wins and faster boss kills with fewer attempts because the wait time was so egregious. So it has its uses, like when used properly, like the load times. But I gotta say that like sometimes it overstays its welcome. So I thought that was interesting, actually. All right, well, that was a pretty good aside, because we are about to finish off the Temple of Darkness here. We're about halfway through chapter 5. All right, so let me see how this works. So I wrote down stay alive for about a minute against Richter. Let's see if I can test this theory. So we're going into the battle at 16. I think I tested this last time. 1640. So 1740 is what I'm aiming for.
Come on.
Because remember, you can't beat him here.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Pain will only last an instant.
Ow. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Please stop hurting me. Nice, for the halo of life. Go Marta. Did you just use an apple gel? Don't kill him. Let's go. Throwing a little demon thing there. How much health is he supposed to have? 139,000. That's not even that much, really. Oh, hit him. I know it's not going to give me the experience, but it's just cool to see the number go up. Hey! Nice. That's hilarious. Okay, well anyway, we got 69 hits there, which was incredible. I don't get any experience for that battle because that's a stay alive kind of battle. What was that standing up animation right there? And now we have to leave the temple again. Alright, so let's see if I... So the only two monsters that I really have to avoid are the Kako Demon and the Alraune. Why would you make a monster that? Bloody hard to pronounce. A-L-R-A-U-N-E. How are you supposed to pronounce that? One of those letters has to be silent. Maybe it's the first A. Ulraune. Maybe it's the L. Araun. Maybe it's the R. Alaun. Alright, I'll stop. Okay, so now, as I said, we've got to leave the temple and we've got to go back to Mel Tokyo, and then there's a little bit of back and forth, and then we go to Cape Fortress. And Cape Fortress is actually pretty quick. Oh, but we also have to evolve our monsters. And I'll probably do that on the way out.
Are you?
Sheena! How did you get here? I'm surprised you didn't fall into this bottomless void that we're surrounded by. There must be those invisible walls that exist so that people don't fall off here. You know, like gutters on a bowling alley lane. I mean, well, what are those things called? You know, that you, it's like the safety lane deflectors, something like that. All right, Anna, Sheena, let's go. Kako Demon is not here, right? No, it's the next one. So, okay, so it's about to be here. Let's see. So stay to the right. Stop. Now let's go here. He's carrying a pitchfork like the gentleman in American Gothic. See, I'm cultured. I know relatively... Ah! No! Relatively well-known general knowledge. Paintings. Why are certain paintings so famous? I don't know. But why are certain things so famous? It's like if you know a tiny little bit about each subject. Like I know very little about poems, but I know Robert Frost's is it called Two Roads Diverged in a Yellow Wood? No, the path less traveled. No, road not taken. Road not taken. I know it because I learnt it at school and because I played a video game called Road Not Taken. And then it never left my head. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that's all I remember. Okay, anyway, we almost made it out. Don't give me a cutscene. Wait, do you give me a cutscene here? No. Alright, good. Let's go over here. So we need to cook. And we're going to do that for you. Yes, we can do this because it's just a rock. So careful, careful, careful. Rock, not cockatrice. Okay, that changed completely. And then for you, you turn into Dogma, which is a movie with Ben Affleck that I have not seen. Okay. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? I should have... Hang on a sec, where am I going? You know what? Please, just don't run into that bloody... This thing, I forgot what you're called. Gravekeeper... Undertaker. I was like, it's something to do with graveyards. Okay, so first... Kronoa. Isn't a Kronoa a type of currency? And then we've also got euros. I know there's a crone. Or it's something like that, I can't remember. Alright. We've got Tortos. Let me have a quick study here. Tortoise, Archon, Megalith, Darksteel, Zaratan, and Aspidocilion. Now, Aspidocilion we definitely did. I believe Zaratan is what we... Oh, I'm on it. And for Zaratan, we need an Archon, is that correct? That is correct. That is correct. Styx, the river Styx. I hate these ones. Alright, Sea Monk, Kraken, Sea Bishop, and then we need a Charybdis, which is a level 32 Kraken. So let's get you going. Oh, you're already level 8. I forgot about that. Level 8. Level 8. Burp. Oh, that's number 8. Alright, alright. Okay, and then doesn't Regal show up now? Yes, he does. So funny the way he runs there. Alright, so we've got a... Like I said, we've got a stopover in Meltokyo that's just basically back and forth, back and forth. That's good. Did I take off... Hang on. I believe I did, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Arcana Wings. Wait, now I'm not sure. Yeah, it's okay. I'll try and remember to check it in a moment. Alright. Jeez, 24 minutes. This one went by very quick. Alright, first we need to go to Zealous' mansion. So up we go. I feel like in this game it's very possible to do things before the 100-hour mark. But in the first game, man, I would love to see someone do the platinum in under 100 hours for the first game. It's gotta be doable, right? Yeah, no, it's definitely doable. Because I think I'm sort of accounting for the, like watching the cutscenes and reading all the text. But if you skip everything, then yeah, obviously it's gonna be under 100 hours. Sir Bud? Why would Sir Bud kidnap Zealous? Alright, so let's go. One good thing about this game, well, I guess they do it on a lot of games, but one good thing is like if you are speedrunning, when the screen goes black, it goes black for maybe like a second and a half, and so it gives you time to prepare. So if you're disinterested in looking at the screen when you're skipping through text, you can just like look away, or look at something else, and then you see the screen go black and you're like, okay, back in action. Lower district. That's not Lloyd. Are you stupid?
So,
Alright, so Dex, Celis. Dun, dun, dun. Run! That was not Lloyd. Okay, Zealous is back in the party, but it doesn't really matter. Interesting. Yeah, another thing I noticed about the skits is that, well, first we have to go back to his mansion. Zealous says that is. Another thing I noticed about the skits is like, if something like getting stronger is appearing, which is sort of like what I call a special skit, then it means that there are no story skits available to watch. But it's interesting that I'm not getting the special skit either at this point. So, yeah. It's like a state of the game that doesn't allow you to get either. I guess it makes sense. Like this is like the music is a certain way. You just kind of have to do. You know, that's another cool thing. Like when the music is a certain way in a video game, it kind of forces you to act or forces you to play in a sort of certain way. So I'm like pretty thorough when it comes to video games. I'll like go and check everything, every nook and cranny. Literally look behind every box, behind every crate, whatever. But then if it gets to a part of the game where it's like doom 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 doom, like the music just switches to some kind of like fast tempo beat, then it's like, oh, gotta go. Even though I'm passing, see, like now we're back to getting stronger. Even if I'm like skipping through all these areas and it's like, oh no, I didn't check that properly. Even though for the most part there's probably nothing. Because that's how they designed it. But yeah, it's interesting how like music can do that. Okay, the king. Ah yeah, and that's why I talked about Lufia 2 music here last time. The gels in well, what I assume are supposed to symbolize gels or possibly like ruby, like gem rubies or something like that in the chair. They look like the slimes from Lufia 2.
what?
You could fight like a... Couldn't you fight like a gigantic slime towards the end? Like the Slime King or the Slime Lord or something? I seem to remember that. Alright, so we've done that. And now we watch the scene and leave for Cape Fortress. One more scene. Alright, let's see. Let me just quickly read Cape Fortress off here. Like, I'm just reading it to myself.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how quick Cape Fortress is. It really, really is. Just trying to... Tethe... Ah, hang on. That says Tetheala... That's an S-T-E... not sure. Pretty sure it says Tetheala something. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how fast Cape Fortress is when you know, when you're just doing the bare minimum. So let's have a look. So we've still got our monsters in the party. Everything's okay. Do I have my Arcanum wings? No, what am I talking about? No Arcanum wings. Oh, I should have checked. Okay, Zaratan I think is just an evolution. Let me check that real quick. For you, I need innocent. Oh, I need innocent blood. Not right now, but I will need it. And the other one's fine. Downside is one of them is 20, one of them is 32. Okay, we're fine. Let's go Cape Fortress. Now, in this one, there definitely is a cats and a merchant, but they're in an annoying area, not easy to get to.
Ice.
It's at the top of that area with the switches, if memory serves. Oh, is it up there? Yeah, I think it is. I'm like 99% sure. This area gives me the sort of like Uncharted 1 vibes pretty early on, chapter 3 or 4, where there's that like massive area with like a fountain-esque, fountain adjacent, damn it. Oh, that's interesting. Fountain adjacent area. That's a word I've been using a lot lately, adjacent. Oh, well, in the context of, that I used it in. Where it's like, it's not exactly what I want to say, but I can't think of the other word, so I'll just say adjacent. Okay, now Emil got to level 70 something before. So let me put Sky Attack on. Oh, he's got, yeah, he's really good to go. Tenebrae, yeah, let's Tenebrae it up. Sky Attack. We've got Arcane Arts. We could even do this one. And, oh, we can't do this one. Okay, that's fine. You gotta be kidding me! Eee! Alright, Leonard. If you can explain to me why I shouldn't fire you without using the letter E, I'll let you keep your job. Let's see. I am a good work guy. You're fired. But I didn't say E. Pitfalls. Do 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 do. Pitfalls. Alright, and then it's like facing right. I'm gonna check here because now I'm really confused. Is it this one? No. It must be the one at the top. Okay. Another bloody scene.
What?
Give me a break, guys. Well, we can definitely finish this chapter in this episode.
Well,
Yeah. It's a bit of a waste of all the experience I'm gonna get. Ah! Damn it. That actually scared me a little bit. I was just not expecting it.
You're right.
Alright, well if the cats and the cradle, if the cats and the merchant are not where I think they are, then I may choose to pick different monsters to evolve. Alright, so for this we gotta go up here, press this, well, follow me all the way up to this point, press that, go down, press this one, and then we gotta press it one more time. Boop. And now we can continue. And then I think there's one more cutscene, I just want to check in here. Okay, cool. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, okay, it's up the top. Can I make it? Ah, no. Oh, I wonder if I had... I wonder if I had touched the cutscene trigger before getting into... or like right on the same frame as getting into this battle. That's a pretty well-known way to mess the game up sometimes. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, you're good to go. You're still a little bit away, but not that much. Oh, there's no cutscene here? Maybe it's later. Right, in this room, use the ring changer and solve the red knight puzzle, which is done by doing the dodo, the scorpion, the wolfadin, the Atheliana, the mithril golem, and the room. And then I believe you need to examine this. Sorry, this one. And then examine it again. Now we can go through. Yeah, why not? They're so close. Do I? Nah, it's gonna take too long. Let's just go do what we need to do. I wanted to change, but it's just gonna take too damn long. Alright, fortunately this is pretty quick. You go here, you can skip a few cutscenes. The fake is the one you're looking at. Then skip, now we fight Dex. And then we fight Richter, and then final room, watch the scene, head south, make your way out of the Cave Fortress. Oh, you're gonna get it now. Let's just go. Why not? Whee! This should be like 500,000. Make that almost 800,000. Okay, so we beat Dex. Could skip this cutscene. Fight Richter. We can lose to Richter here, but there's no reason to. Does he have the same amount of health as he had before? A little bit more. He's also 15 levels higher. Thank you, Mona. No, don't. Holy crap. As soon as the Galf base hits him, it's gone. Galfy! Hit him. Die. The third movement. This is pretty good. Wildfire. Damn. Aww. Okay, he's done. I don't really care about the experience on this one. Although, yeah, it would have been... How much? Oh, they're already maxed out. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so defeat Dex, skip the cutscene, defeat Richter, skip the cutscene. We get Glaucius's core and Glaucius's skill, which we don't need to use. Head east. Another cutscene? Oh yeah, forgot about that. Colette, Regal, Sheena joined the party. And now we can just head south. And make your way out of Cave Fortress. Who is Aster? So how long did it take us to get here? On the second playthrough? 52, 3, or 50... Yeah, I think 51 was the final, so it's 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. It took us 5 episodes to get here. It took us like 30 something to get here before. Alright, don't run into any enemies. Nice. Yeah, Cave Fortress is pretty quick. Whee! Don't run into the bat. Don't run into the bat. No! I made it. Out of the way. Okay, now can I make it past the Hellhound? Wow, that bat followed me far. Nice. Ah, oh, you gotta be... I cut the corner too much. Never cut the corner.
You're right.
Yay!
That's it?
Alright, almost 40 minutes into this episode. We're definitely gonna get to chapter 6. Okay, now can I get around you? Yes, I can. Let's go. Doesn't look like you can, but the Mithril Golem is just thin enough that you can get past him. You can get a fragrant wood up in that chest if you want. It's actually a pretty valuable item. Okay, so now this is the part, I think this is the scene where Lloyd continues acting weird, like he's the real Lloyd, but he still continues acting strange, which throws everything off.
Me. This.
And now we gotta go back to Mel Tokyo.
We have.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Mel Tokyo. So Mel Tokyo. Now, I know I'm not going to fight any more enemies. I'm trying to think of, like, where the next cats is. Because I would like to stop over. Yeah, we're going to Cyback, so very soon. So we can, yeah, we can wait until then. Alright, so we're going to Zealous' mansion for a scene. So funny. Random earthquakes and then you're just like, oh. Alright, so here's the scene. Yes, sir, so bud.
I think.
Why are you always so sickly, Celis?
Yeah.
You weren't that sickly in the last game when we had to beat you in the Colosseum.
Yeah.
Takes a while to get there, too.
Emmy.
What is that painting of? It's like a pattern. And then there's a lady over on the right too. She's a lady, alright. A beautiful lady. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Call it left, so left. Let's get out of here. Regal definitely plays a bigger role in this game than the first game, or at least he's in the party a lot more. Oh wait, actually, hang on. No, once Regal joins the party... Yeah. Also in like, I think it was a previous episode, I said that Regal is the last one that we meet in the first game. That's not true. I'm pretty sure you meet Presea earlier, it's just that Presea joins later in Nozette. I think Regal... You meet Presea in Mel Tokyo when you get there, which is when you get to Teteala. And then you meet Regal later, but Presea joins later. I think that's how it is. Alright. Now we go to the Temple of Earth. And then I think Emil collapses. And then we... actually, let me see. It says head to Temple of Earth. And then head to Temple of Lightning.
What?
By the
Yeah, I think he collapses. And we go back to Mel Tokyo, that's right. Like to the inn. I like the symbol for Glakis' core is a butterfly. It's like that ice butterfly thing.
You.
Come on.
Of course.
Thank. Huh?
Okay, still 17 minutes.
Oh.
You.
Yeah.
Come on. Doom. Okay, go to the right. And then we go here. Now, is there one more scene, or can we go straight to Temple of Lightning? Oh? Yes? Oh my goodness. Yay! I was so ready for an extra scene. Yay, Dark Premonition. Alright, chapter 6. We got there in 44 minutes. Alright, so definitely chapter 5 is the quickest chapter so far, and I think chapter 6 may beat it in just a moment. Although the Temple of Lightning is so annoying to get through.
What?
I may have to end this episode prematurely in order to get it mostly in the next episode because it takes so long. Alright, first, no. Wait, actually, before we do anything, We need innocent blood. Do we have... No, we don't need innocent blood, not yet. But we needed something for you, didn't we? Or is it the other one? Sorry, I need to check this again, I've already forgotten. Yeah, okay, we're good. We don't need anything, let's just do it. Cooking. We'll do the Archelon first. And we're going to change the Archelon into a Zaratan. Okay, cool. And then Dagon, we're going to change into a, I don't even know how to pronounce this one. Charybdis. It's just a color palette change. That was one of the more lazy ones. Now just double check that they don't have anything. Good. Okay, party. So switch you out for... I need another Kraken. And then this one is also annoying, so we need... Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's fine. Killerfish, Remora, Echeneus, Seahog Orca. Okay, this one has a lot actually. So Killerfish, how many Remoras do I have? I only have one. But I got a ton of Killerfishes. Wait. Oh, I see. So this one with... Start with Killerfish. I don't remember what this one was for, that's fine. The other thing I want to do, since I've gone for a while... 77%. Okay, we're getting close. Monster book. Can't be missing too many more. Missing a few here, we're going to deal with all of them. Missing one there. Ooh, okay, so once we do... Oh wait. Oh no, there's still a few. We have to get to the last one. So have I got everything? Yes, I believe I do. Let's go to the Cyback. What is that? Hang on. Here, right? Yeah. The Imperial Research Academy at Cyback. Okay, so let's see if all of this works out. Alright, come on, let's get in there. Okay, speak with everyone. She gets upset because of some kind of prejudice. Alright, now we're gonna go left straight away. And just keep going left, 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 left. Avoid you. Left, 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 left. Enter here. Yeah, something about chapters 6, 7, 5, 6, and 7, but 6 and 7 in particular that are just very quick. Okay, now we can leave. And we've got to head for the inn, because I think Regal and Sheena told us to go rest. Yeah, we haven't got much time left. Just trying to think of how this is going to work. You really look just like Aster. Okay, good. Now we go over here. And back to the inn. And I think that's when he has a bad dream again. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now we go left to find the group, and they're talking about us, I think.
When
In.
Okay, and now we need to, after this scene, we need to go back to the Imperial Research Academy, climb the stairs to reach Schneider's office, and then we can enter the Temple of Lightning.
Regal.
That's not. But. This.
I'm.
There really are a lot of steps in the Temple of Lightning. I'm probably going to start it anyway. There's no way that it's going to take me like 9 minutes to get there. And at least I can get through most of it before tomorrow, or before the next episode rather. Oh yeah, it's not technically tomorrow anymore. It'll be 3 days. I hope people are enjoying the way that I've got things set up now. It's different to how it was before, but it works better for me.
What?
And this game in particular is very long, so it was always going to take a while. I was sort of thinking around the 60 episode mark, which could still be possible. Like it's tough to say, like, to complete this game in, what is it, this episode and 4 more, but yeah, no, it's unlikely I'm going to play it in 4 more, but it won't be too much more than 60. The Imperial Research Academy. Here, a letter of introduction, or whatever it's called, a passage, that's the one. It's funny trying to remember how these voices sound. I mean, that one wasn't too hard because that's just Cam Clark in all his awesomeness. Long ago, there existed a giant tree that was the source of mana. Alright, so please don't give me another cutscene. Oh, you're gonna give me a cutscene when I get to Temple of Lightning, aren't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? Alright, now, is there a cats / merchant in here? Because if there is, I don't remember where they are. Oh, yes, actually, I can picture them. They're towards the end. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Let's start. So we go over here. We get this thing. So I've got about 7 minutes to do as much as humanly possible in the Temple of Lightning, and it is a lot, so... Alright, first things first. Head left here and grab the blue lightning. Actually, this one, now that I think about it, can I do this? No. This dungeon reminds me of... What can I do? Ah, you can get past him like that. That's cool. Anyway, it reminds me, mainly that first screen, of the last Final Fantasy X trial. I forget where it takes place. The first one's in Besaid. I don't remember the others. Luca? There's one in Luca, maybe? Well, that's where you definitely... hang on. Okay, I had to double check that I was going the right way. Oops. Okay, so... head to the left. Ah. Okay, there's also... Oh no, this is a... No, it's not a Goliath. What is this one called? Oh, it is a Goliath. So what's the other one? Gargoyle. So there's Colossus and Goliath. Nice, get in there.
Oh, Neil, I was so scared.
You were more.
19 and 23. Ooh, this, I should have fought that bat. This might work out rather well. Okay, I know it's dark, but I can see enough. Go, 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 go. Okay, now we get a scene with Lloyd.
Hey!
Yeah. Ready?
You'll notice that I'm now high enough level so that the what are they called? Not painkiller, it's the other one. I can't remember what it's called, but my chest piece reduces my health by something around like 30%, and so it'll always stay at 7,000 because I now have like sort of maxed out health. It's just not showing as maxed out because I have that chest piece. Yeah, they're here, aren't they? Ooh, okay, so they're here. So actually, before I do anything, I needed... Well, you're definitely enough. So I'm going to evolve you. I believe I need to make it into... I think the only thing I can make it into is a Remora. Let's see. Ooh, I could also do a Sea Hog. Sea Hog becomes Orca and becomes Jasconius. Yeah, it can be either. Okay, let's do Sea Hog then. And then for the other guy, still need a bit more. Alright, now for this, let me just double check here because I forget. Okay, yeah. So we gotta go this path, follow it. Only got like 2 minutes left, but that's okay. Then we go, oh, it's going the right way. Whee! That's, well, I was gonna say impossible, but unless you use the ring to temporarily stun him, I don't think it's possible to get past that one. Path is just too narrow. Beautiful. 17 from one battle. Alright, so now we do this. Then we go back here. And then we intentionally let ourselves fall off. Okay. Here we go north. And we go into the water, which we've removed lightning strikes from. And we get yellow lightning, which makes things very interesting. Now we have to actually go to the previous room. Now the thing about this is you can remove, there are 2 yellow orbs to remove in this room. You can remove this one, but it only leads to the area with the tricky trio headpiece, which isn't that useful. But you can use it if you want. Okay, so now it says return to the room where you had a scene with Lloyd. Yeah, I got about a minute left. I'll just keep going for a little bit longer, even though I'm on the verge of falling asleep. No! Damn it, man. Hard to get past that one as well.
Let's finish this quickly.
Yeah, I wanted to do one more episode today, but I think this will be the last one. Cool. I don't know if I need this, but I'll try. Okay, goodbye. Alright, pretty much out of time. Oh, I just realized I'm out of time, but I need to, well, I can't save. Why didn't I save then? Alright, I guess I'm doing the early part of the next episode. So we did this, and then I can't remember, it's like... Yeah, this is so silly. So you've got to remove... yeah, remove that yellow orb, and then you've got to fall straight down. Actually, you know what? That works out. I can stop. We'll continue here from here next time. That was the right thing to do. We have to basically make it so that our sorcerer's ring can shoot fire again. But yeah, that works out. Okay, we'll leave things here and take care of stuff next time. We'll definitely finish chapter 6 next time. Actually, maybe. Well, I'm pretty confident we will, but there's actually still quite a lot, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 56 of Let's Platinum Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.